Hello, thank you for watching. I'm Jason Southard, and I want to take a moment to show you guys how to route your guitar into an amp sim and get a little signal out on a mixer that you can hear. If you're looking into the into a new Antelope audio interface, you might have heard the routing is a little daunting or whatever. It actually makes a lot of sense, and it's pretty easy to deal with once you start using it. The particular interface I have is the Goliath, so it's going to look a little different than some of the other ones as far as inputs and outputs and what have you, but it all still works off this same general concept. My vocal mic is coming in here on my preamp channel 10, and so that's why you see this this level in here. The particular inputs I'm using for my guitar for this, we're going to plug my guitar into the front of my interface. I have 4 instrument inputs, channels 1 through 4. And I've got this one turned down to 0. They come default at 10. Guitar's a little hot. If I make a little noise, you can see some signal popping up into that, because I'm already plugged into the interface in the front into channel 1. And you can also see there's some action in this lane here. By default on the Goliath, the output for the instrument front number 1, 2, 3, and 4, all of them, come on this mixer. So I've just got this muted so we don't hear this direct sound as well. Let's go to the routing tab. And since I'm plugged into my instrument front number 1, I want to find that lane, which is right here, and I want to take this instrument front number 1 and I want to drag it from, if you will, down here into my AFX in, and I'm going to drag it to number 1 right there. So I'm going to go from my instrument front 1 to the AFX in number 1. Bang. Now I'm going into my first channel of the effects. Now we want to route out of those effects so we can hear it somewhere. So I'm going to take this AFX out 1 and I'm going to route it over here, say to channel 10, channel 30 on my mixer 1, because that's what we're monitoring sound wise off of the video for right now. And I know ahead of time that I want to mute these real quick. Alright, let me bounce back here. Alright, so now we've got our routing done in and out of our effects and back here to this channel, and you can see it sitting up here, that one. They're all color coded and it really comes in handy. Let's go to our effects tab now, and we're in AFX 1, and let's click here to add a new effect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a guitar amp, and there's 6 amp models to kind of choose from. I'm going to choose this head here, and then I'm going to click here and choose a cabinet. Let's go with this vintage 412. And I'm going to come over here and turn this down just a little bit. Now either there's a smooth move to turn on the signal level in these meters, or it's just not working right now in this software edition. It does work on the Orion Studio, which makes me think that it's coming on an upgrade here real soon, and they're really good about that. Always want to check that and make sure you're up to date on those, and always check these areas, because they'll slip a new EQ in and a new amp on you, and you will not have known about it. Kind of fun too. All right, so there you go. We're into there. All right, let me pop back out to this mixer real quick. There we go. Looking for a window X. And you can see we have signal down here, but they come default at -30, so you usually want to turn those things, turn up the proper channel. Now you can hear your guitar. Back to that effects tab. And there's quite a few things that you can do with, you know, moving microphones around, trying out different ones, different cabs, different microphones. There's an A, this is your A microphone. There's a 57, your B microphone, which is a Royer 121. You have levels for both. I like this little resonance thing. Sounds like it gives it some more bottom meat, a little bit more like you're almost standing in front of it a little better. But nevertheless, that's how you route in and out. Now you can add more effects. There's compressors and there's EQs and all kind of stuff, which we'll get into in another video. But I just wanted to let you guys know it's not too daunting to get a signal in pretty quick, throw it up on something, and have some signal. In just the way that we drop this down on the mixer, you would drop it down onto your record lanes, if you will. On the Goliath, I have 64 channels, so I have two pretty lengthy record chains, and I'm using Thunderbolt, so I kind of pay more attention to my Thunderbolt lanes. There's the play lanes, and here's the record lanes. Simply, you would just drop, if you wanted to go straight out of your AFX out into a channel in your Pro Tools or Logic or whatever DAW, just drag that down to, if you're on Thunderbolt, drag it down to Thunderbolt, say maybe channel 3. If you're on USB, you drag it down there, and then go to whatever DAW you got going on. I got Logic here real quick. Go to the input. I've already got it set there. Select your input 3. And there you go. So it's pretty easy to route around in this. Get rid of that thing. Back to this. And that's pretty much it. I'll go through a few more things in future videos to come. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, comments, leave comments, questions. Feel free to message me. I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching.